Yeah, everyone. Okay, I had a conversation in the gym earlier on today, so I'm going to do a quick video on it. And basically, a guy was telling me that he was eating protein bars every day before he trained. Fat loss is his primary goal, and he said that he needed it for energy. So he's not the first one I've seen doing this. He's just the first one that came up to me and told me about it. So I'm going to do a quick video on my thoughts on having a protein bar before you're training. Again, anyone that's been following me a while, you know I'm not a huge fan of protein bars. I don't like polyalcohols and their effect on the body, the way they mimic some of the ways they can mimic insulin with different additives in different bars. That being said, you can get into amazing shape adding them. I'm just not a fan myself because of the effect they had on my craving levels and my mood, because I felt that I needed protein bars and then I'd get really bad cravings later on the day because of the polyalcohol. So that's what I kind of tend to err away from them. However, if you're using them before training and fat loss is your primary goal, I would probably err on the side of caution and avoid them. Again, it's overall context, it's the calories you're taking in, it's your overall nutrition. One meal and one little thing that you do is not going to have a major effect. That being said, you're probably going to be able to speed up your progress by taking out that protein bar before training. And the guy I was talking to said that it's because he's really, really tired before training. If you're really tired and need a protein bar to pick you up, and you need that little bit of sugars or polyalcohols or whatever it is that makes you feel like you have a pickup, it's a sign that your nutrition is not right elsewhere. You should have a steady increase in energy all through the day. Even on busier days, assuming you're getting the right sleep and you're feeding your body with foods that give you energy, you shouldn't be struggling at training times. And if you are, a little bit of stimulant, a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of green tea may be enough to just elevate you to the next level. But a protein bar is not going to help, particularly if you're trying to get into your fat stores. At its most basic level, there's loads of hormonal issues and things that come into play, but at your most basic level, you want to get into your fat stores as fast as possible. You normally have your glucose, which is the carbs you've eaten over the last couple of hours, your glycogen or muscle liver glycogen, which is the carbs you've eaten over the last 2-3 days, and then your body fat. In its easiest sense, that's kind of how your energy systems will go. So what you want to do is get into your fat stores as fast as possible when you're training. Having some polyalcohols or having some simple sugars like that before you train is going to slow that down, that entire process. Again, if you're trying to bulk up and muscle building is your primary goal, it's probably not going to affect you as much. But if you are training for fat loss, do not have a protein bars or some simple sugars before you train. Assuming again that your overall nutrition is on point. This is just an extra tip that may speed up your progress by getting your body to actually use your fat stores faster by not adding to this glycogen and glucose level and allowing your body to get into your fat stores quicker. So that would be my overall advice on that. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an understanding that if fat loss is your primary goal, don't have simple sugars or don't have carbohydrates or don't have a protein bar right before training. Again, it's overall context. Make sure your nutrition's on point, that you're sleeping, you're resting, you're getting everything else. But this little tip may help move you to the next level on it, particularly if you're on getting to that level where you can't tap into those stubborn stores and you're trying to get from a 9 to a 10 or a 7 to an 8 or a 6 to a 7 and you're just hitting that fat loss plateau. So I hope this video helps. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, I'll be replying to comments in the next 24 hours.